All right. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? It's October the 7th, top of the morning. Something about sipping it through a straw. I like it. French vanilla time, 7:15. Just got rid of the princess. She's just down the road there at school, Green Acres. You know, I've been there before. If you've watched the channel before, thanks if you have. Subscribing, and sharing, and commenting. But it's Tuesday in the morning, AM. And just wondering what you're all doing out there. Why don't you tell me what you're doing, why you're doing it? Yeah, you guys weren't all just put on this planet to go to work and pay taxes, you know. No sirree, Bob. But yeah, Les is doing okay. I took 3 tramadols today. Just it hurts a little, and I don't want it to hurt anymore. So hopefully that'll work. Watching the show on U.S. border security the other day, and my God, bring you in a little closer here. So there was a guy. What was he carrying? He had like 3,400 tramadol pills on him at one of the U.S. borders, and he admitted to selling pills to his friends in the U.S. and he was looking at a bit of a holiday now. I don't really see the difference between tramadol and vitamin C's. I don't. I've taken 5 or 8 out of, well, 5 quite often, sometimes 8, and it doesn't really do nothing. But there's a reason why I take them, so they must do something. But the poor fella, yeah, I guess he was on a limited income, and they're like $1 a piece over there versus 3 or 4 in the States. Like there's three Canadian dollars here for the ones I'm taking. It's kind of expensive in the bills, $10 for breakfast, but yeah, you eat what you eat. Yeah, the other night, I should say, we're Friday night, Saturday night, I think. We're going downtown there. Gonna get some street food for a snack for a change. And down there by the museum and the big church, the big traffic circle, you know, all the lanes, veins, everyone's merging into 2 or 3 lanes there. Fuck me if I didn't hear a noise, and I look out my window and I can see my mirror. My mirror's getting dragged across somebody's body part of a car. So we both stopped. It all happened real quick. I turned my wheel this way and I backed out of it about a foot to get my mirror off of their car. And then we both resumed. I pulled ahead first and I pulled over. It was causing a bit of a traffic show, fucking show, you know. And the other car pulled up in front of me and pulled over. And the lady got out, and right away I was apologizing, because I just saw my mirror dragging against their car. And she's going, oh, that's all damaged, that's all damaged, that's all damaged. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm sorry, it's my fault, it's my fault, it's my fault. But then she goes and points to her front right bumper, and it's got my color paint all over it. She says, well, that's not my damage, new damage, old damage, that's new damage. And I just continued to say, I'm sorry. She took a picture of my driver's license and said, send me the bill. Well, that was Friday or Saturday. Yesterday she sent me a text. 3,600 pesos. Less than $90 Canadian. Where the mirror dragged against her car, they can buff that out for free. But for the paint on the front bumper, they're gonna repaint it and polish it out or whatever. Yeah, it's 3,600, so about $90 Canadian. But I'm thinking, fuck, and I look at my car and I cannot see where she hit my car. That's what I say, she hit my car. In order to get paint on her bumper there, she would have to hit my car. Not me hit her car, she'd have to hit my car. I even Googled it. When two vehicles are in a side swiping, which vehicle's at fault usually? And it's the one with the paint on the front fender bumper. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't want to get in a pissing match. But that's twice now. Two little fender benders in less than 2 years. The first guy took off on me after he accused me of being at fault. Him and his partner, female partner. They took off, hit and run, but they blamed me. And I got a crunch in my door out of that deal. This time I assumed responsibility. I seen my mirror drag about a foot across their door panel. But no damage, just like a light felt pen line. Anyways, it is what it is. Yeehaw, I'm in the fills. For all I know, I could say it's not my fault, it's your fault. She could say her neck's fucking sore and tack on another fucking 500,000 pesos or something. I want to avoid that. And I'm surprised a lot of that doesn't go on, because I've only heard 1 or 2 cases of it going on where buddy gets in a fender bender with a driver and a passenger, and the next thing there's 3 or 4 passengers coming out of the woodwork with injuries. So it can happen, and he's paid them all off. That's what you got to do. One of the joys of living in these free countries. Very rarely will it work to the non-citizens' favor. Very rarely. I did see Philly in the Philippines a couple years back. He had the dash cam front, back, and front and right. Front and rear, left and right. And he did beat an accusation that way. So good on him. I do got a front and a rear, but it doesn't work. I just don't know how to program it. But I gotta stop going downtown at night looking for street food for the kid. I do. Yeah, we aborted the mission at that point because there's no fucking parking. And yeah, it was just fucking crazy. The mall's all shut down at 7 there. And yeah, you're best to park out of the city and take a taxi in. Anyways, live and learn. Life is good. Kids at school. Breakfast is kicking in. Might go for a walk. Probably gonna go home and hop on the bike and go for a ride with the killer bee. But she knows, she goes, don't forget your phone, because if I don't bring my phone, I rush right back and I interrupt her exercise program. She doesn't like doing with witnesses, so I don't feel like walking over the bridge right now, though. Just I know it's going to be busy. Lots of O2 in the air. Or CO2, I should say. Did my nebules there at about 5 o'clock this morning. Fell back to sleep. Getting harder to find my Ventolin medicine here. It does seem to work, though. I'm doing a nebule basically every 12 hours or so. Keeps me able to have a deep breath. Deep breathing. Yeah. People filling in the parking spots here. Just showing you what I'm watching. You know, there was a white guy come and go out of here. Had a brown paper bag full of goodies. What else to say? Don't know what else to say. No. Life's good. Things are getting better. Pain's minimalizing. Should go get my visa renewed. Start that process again. Probably going to go through the agency this time. Just for lack of wanting to drive down to Panglao. And maybe let those customs officials forget about my face and name for a while. Yeah, I think there's a 500 peso extra charge. Not JRC. They're here, but there's a different agency here. Somebody, King Adrian recommended. Shout out to you, Adrian, if you're watching there from Australia. Hope you get back here soon, man. Yeah, there'll be some cold ones late. But, yeah. And you too, Max. I'll have to hook up for a beer, man. Max is here somewhere. I think he is anyways. Maybe not. Beers, yeah. Cold ones, warm ones. They got them all over the place here. So, hope you're not going to work today. If you are, you better really consider what you're working for. And why you're working. Just to make a donation to the Ukraine, or it's not looking good on the horizon, man. Unless you're looking for fallout, because you might be finding some fallout here soon. I don't know what to believe. I watched a bit of Al Jazeera yesterday, but didn't really learn nothing new. See lots of stuff on the internet, you know, reels and blurbs. But the U.S. shot down the 2 Chinese jets, I think, or China shot down 1 U.S. jet. Yeah, it's just looking like craziness out there. A little craziness. Boom. Yeah, the busy intersection over there. We're not going to see the accident with that truck parked there, or that sport utility. Not that I want to see one anyway, because I don't. True story. Yeah. Bring it back down to size. Go easy, go easy. Wow, you can sure see the amount of tricycles moving around here. There's just a whole swarm of them. Hustling people around, man. To and from. Busy, busy, busy. So I think today I got to go down to Panglao and pay the body shop off, maybe. I'd like to put the 2 vehicles alongside each other, because there's no way I put that paint on her front bumper. Same color as my car, but I think she'd get another car. That's what I think, and I'm sticking to it. So yeah, the view's going to open back up again over there. Risky business. Whoa. Risky business. Quite the zoom when you figure it out. I can't figure it out though. No, I can't. But I try. On my rocking table. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Scooter City. Scooter City. Alright, so I moved out of my seat over there. And I'm thinking about going over to the Lucky Less machine. The unlucky less machine. Oh, it depends what day it is. But I just can't figure out, you know, how she got all this paint on my bumper. That back door had a few scuffs in it from the other accident. Is that a scuff mark? That is mud. Oh, that might be a scuff mark there. But how would that be my fault? I know the black part of the mirror rubbed on her. below her window. She was like in a sport utility vehicle. So maybe her bumper hit me there. How did I hit her? Fuck if I know. Anyway, it's going to be a beautiful day. Please, please, please keep the cloud cover so we get some filtered sunlight for a change. So she can cool off, you know what I mean? And right on, thanks again you guys for liking, subscribing, commenting. I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you. True story. None of my family comments, maybe once or twice. That's who I started doing it for. Anyways, right on. Peace out. Bye.